children!
They're coming to the back door! Oh, we don't need any other opening. That was it right there. That's the cold open.
That was good. That was good.
Clutch.
Cue theme song.
Yes. Our theme song's pretty fire too, by the way.
It is.
Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Main Event Adjacent. I'm Chris, that's Noob. I think that's always the best way to intro this. It's so nonchalant. I'm Chris, that's Noob. We are, as of time of recording, about 30 minutes from Monday Night Raw, but we figured we'd come to you with a weekend full of stuff. First off, I want to talk about everything on the menu with Braun Strowman, which aired for the first time on Friday after SmackDown. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I have not.
I watched the first 2 episodes on YouTube. The USA Network posted them. I can tell you it was very obviously filmed before he was released, because they were showing flashbacks to matches, and Braun hasn't been with WWE for most of 2025. So,
No, he has not.
So it was very obviously filmed well in advance. Leads me to wonder if there will be a season 2.
It'll be with Omos.
That would be fucking wild. Everything on the menu with Omos. We found someone who's even bigger than the last guy.
He can eat double.
This is eat. He eats. This is rest. He eats the rest.
Actually, get Oba to do it.
That would be crazy. Every time you walk in, you just hear bum bum. Oh.
Bum bum.
Oh.
He just
But no, it was fun. Actually, it shows a lot more of the personal side of Braun Strowman that we've all seen in a lot of properties that the WWE has done. Shout out to Braun Strowman, who's a really good dude. The definition of a gentle giant. But no, very, very interesting show. A lot of the food makes my belly go burr, because holy fuck. He's eating soul food and shit. I was like, oh my god. Had a venison steak that I was like, dude, you don't even understand. I had crushed that shit in a heartbeat.
never had venison.
It's really good. If someone knows how to cook it, it's very good. But if you have someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, it's gonna taste all gamey and shit. It's not gonna be good.
I was gonna say that. How much more gamey is it than like cow?
Well, I mean, we eat cow on a regular basis.
Well, I know. But if you don't cook it properly, how much more gamey?
So can I be honest? I don't actually know what gamey I know what it is, but I don't know what it is at the same time. Does anyone genuinely know what gamey means?
Hey, anyone that
anyone out there
banging on the door, that means
anybody
the food
there
is here.
Let us know.
Anyone that's from Alaska.
Yeah, let us know what gamey is.
We got any Alaskan viewers?
Especially if y'all are bush people. Shout out to the Alaskan bush people.
Shout out to Juno.
Shout out to Juno. I do enjoy Alaska.
Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes. Also, big shout out to Sabrina Carpenter.
Have you ever tried this one?
Fucking Blake Monroe. Speaking of Blake Monroe, Halloween Havoc was last weekend, buddy. I would say,
well,
you and I went 6 for 6 on picks.
We did, actually. We did indeed. Well, no, we went 5 for 6 because we got one of the matches.
Oh, that's right. We did get one wrong. Okay, yeah, that's true. We went 5 for 6, but still, ain't nothing wrong with one wrong.
I'm just gonna get this out the way now. Fucking Tatum Paxley is the women's NXT champion. I am so happy.
And what an awesome match that was. What a great finish that was, because
so
it had all of us
good.
like, wait. The setup at that point, both Fatal Influence and
The Culling.
the Culling were removed from ringside. At that point, Sean Spears and I don't know hit the other person's name.
I don't think anyone does.
I don't think anyone does. They come out. Fatal Influence jumps on their back, only for Izzy Dame to show up in the ring with the belt, looking like she's gonna hit Tatum. Only for Tatum to duck. She swings at JC. JC kicks her in the face. Tatum hits her with the finisher. 1, 2, 3. New women's NXT.
It was honestly so poetic because the big thing with Fatal Influence has always been they've had the numbers game. But the Culling had more people. So, hold
on, we have a live in chat. We have a description for Gamey. Distinct, strong, and somewhat earth flavor of wild animals, often iron-rich, metallic, or slightly tangy tasting. So then in that case, I've never tasted anything that's gamey.
Like blood?
Blood
right. Tastes metallic and tangy. Don't.
I mean, if you're gonna leave me an opening,
don't.
Don't. You need to eat deer or moose. We were talking about how I have eaten deer, and I have not.
Let me just go down the street and bag a moose.
Yeah, you live close enough to a moose mall. You can get one of them for us.
Let me go down to the Chesapeake Bay and get a moose.
You guys have moose in Virginia?
No, we don't.
Okay, I was like, wait, we have moose now in Connecticut, but you have moose in your freezer? Moose and squirrel. Oh, Jesus. Little fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle reference. It's off the rails already in chat. Oh my god. Do we start off? Let's go back to the beginning. Now we have been joined by a one Brie to talk about a pay-per-view she didn't get a chance to watch.
I haven't seen any clips. I've seen a Twitter overview of what happened, but I haven't seen any clips, haven't seen any pictures, nothing.
Well, the good news is you're here now, and we've already talked about the main event. So let's start at the beginning. Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus La Parka and Mr. Iguana was the best fucking match on the card, bar none.
Flippy shit.
That match, literally flippy shit, and it was fucking incredible.
Those boys are bouncy.
Yes. We have figured out that we have no idea how old La Parka is, because when you Google La Parka, they say that dude is dead.
Yeah.
Legitimate. He's really alive.
You try to look him up, and then it says that he's not even. It says that the La Parka that you find is not the original La Parka,
which we know.
But then they don't give you the La Parka now. So
yeah, what do you want us to do?
La Parka, I'm sorry, you're deceased.
Yeah, and I mean, you do run around in a skeleton costume.
Yeah, I mean, you might be
you could be dead.
I mean, we don't know. There's
a
whole show about zombies.
True.
Looked up La Parka. It says he's 60 years old. I don't think that man is 60 years old.
That would be crazy.
That might.
He moves entirely too well for a 60-year-old man.
I mean, the Boogeyman's almost 60, so that would.
It could be. I don't know. Are you wearing a hood or a wig?
Like this.
It's a hood. Okay. I'm sitting. I'm like, what are you wearing in your wig? Head? Yeah, it's okay. It's a hood. I was like, what the fuck is on your head, girl? Okay. Yeah. Was it Leon that scored the pin?
Yes.
So it was Leon. Yes. Leon Slater scored the pin over Mr. Iguana.
Yeah,
Which
we all
was-
thought Parker was going to take the pen. And he did not.
He
Mr.
didn't.
Iguana did.
He did. We got plenty of Lyazga. That was the one thing we wanted. Was we always want more Lyazga. And then we move on to the Women's North American Championship match. Blake
You're
Monroe
skipped over a match,
is your new.
but that's okay. I see you skipped over a match, but that's okay. We'll
That's
go
it.
back.
We'll go
to it.
back. Blake Monroe is your new Women's North American Champion. We're gonna be interesting, or it's gonna be interesting to see how the fallout goes tomorrow or today.
If Zarya
I guess.
breaks
And
up my favorite lesbian couple, I'm gonna be so mad.
Sean, we're gonna come for you, Shawn Michaels.
Sean, can I call you
Fuck
Sean?
that! I'm gonna call you by
Mr.
your real
Michaels.
name, Sean Higginbottom,
Why you gotta call him?
because if he fucked this up, we'd be
Sean, there are 2 lesbian couples, and you didn't give me the one
one of
on,
them.
on Saturday.
One of them I'm not as worried about as the other.
Shut the hell up. Shut the. You let Tatum and the GOAT be together.
Okay, let's settle down over there.
Along with their with Bailey.
Which match did I skip over?
You skipped over Ethan and Dr.
Did that
Wagner.
happen first?
That happened before Blake and Zarya.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So the men's North American Championship, Ethan Page defeated El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. in the Day of the Dead match. Ethan had a very large cut on his fucking forehead, right on his hairline. We're like, oh, the ref's wearing gloves. Where could that be? Oh, that was a great match, I think.
That was an amazing match. That might have been my favorite match of the night, aside from Tatum and JC.
Oh yeah, that was a good match too. Yeah, no, great match. Think
next would have been Tatum and JC, and then it was a tag team match.
Okay. After that, it was Blake and Zarya, and then after that was
Tatum and JC.
Oh, that's
which
right.
we already talked about.
That's right. That match didn't go on second to last.
No, second to last was the tag team.
Was
match.
the tag team championships, which Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero did not successfully defend the titles. That means Dark State is your new NXT tag team champions.
Which, I mean,
what a chaotic match.
That was a match was because like there were only 2 legal members of Dark State, but it was no DQ. So it was practically a 4-on-2 handicap match.
Yeah, and they all wrestled.
And no one came out to help the Hardys.
Facts.
So like when you have 4 versus 2, it's just gonna be Yeah. I mean, I figured Dark State might get them back because it seems like they are giving the titles back to TNA now.
Yeah, they're letting the TNA the only title that is TNA from an NXT superstar is Kalani Jordan still holds the Knockouts championship.
And they're having her face
Jordan Grace
for it.
Who is a former 3-time Knockouts champion.
But is now on NXT, so I'm a little confused, but we'll let it slide. TNA has the rest of their titles back.
Because at this point, I don't know of a woman on the NXT roster yet that I believe, besides Indy Hartwell, that is believable enough to be Knockouts champion.
I'd give it to I don't know her name now. Alicia.
Yeah.
Or Sarray.
But then you have to
Chikara.
But you deal with Alicia, then you have to deal with the fucking bullshit of Tessa Blanchard.
Oh,
And I'm not interested in Tessa being involved in the main event scene.
yeah. Never mind. We will not be doing that.
Sorry,
There's a reason she hasn't showed up on NXT yet.
She's not.
We will not get into that.
To.
And I just ask, I'm not going to ask anything specific. It's just a confirming question. Is she the one that you pointed out when we were watching that one PLE, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that they were chanting, she's a racist? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Tessa Blanchard.
Look it up. That's all I gotta say to y'all. Just look it up.
Look it up. Look it up. If you don't know, look it up. To round out that whole entire PLE, we had the main event, which was Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. All together now. 1, 2, 3.
Match of the night, by the way.
Oh my god, that match was awesome.
I disagree. I think well, okay, the match was good, but it was still the worst match of the night comparatively.
Well, oh yeah,
to the others.
which is nuts that your championship match, which was great by the way, was not the best. But Ricky Saints retains. Like I had said on Friday or Saturday, I guess for you guys that had seen it. I didn't want. It's not that I didn't want Trick Williams to be champion, but I think we've seen enough of Trick, and I think Ricky Saints is going to do a better, not better, but it's his time to really hold the belt for a bit. Personally,
I actually just read something.
Oh,
that they're saying that Trick, Lash, and Fatal Influence might be getting called up.
Oh,
so
Lainey attaches herself and gets called up.
Yeah, right. That's a little weird. But because if that, I mean, honestly, if that and Jasmine, love you. If that is the case, they get called up like right now. I would be pissed if I was Jasmine Nix because Lainey just got there.
And now they're possibly going to end up on the main roster.
And now they're going to the main roster.
Yeah.
Jasmine deserved that. Justice for Jasmine Nix.
Justice for Jasmine Nix, who, by the way, so far is killing it. She's not even really doing wrestling stuff, but her own social media stuff is doing great. So shout out Jasmine. Shout out Jade. She definitely looks like a Jade.
Yeah.
But no, I follow her on Snapchat and stuff and Instagram and stuff, and just her like daily slice of life stuff. She actually looks like she's having a good time. So
yeah,
that's what you want. You want people to actually, have a life after wrestling, and she might even go back. Who knows? But we'll see what happens.
But honestly, Meltzer, I'm waiting for your reviews.
Why? So you can give it 2 stars because none of it was in the Tokyo Dome because he hates WWE and AEW pays him to suck their dicks.
Honestly, listen to Chris.
How I see it.
But I say this every time we talk about in NXT PLE. NXT consistently puts on good events, and a lot of people don't watch it.
Yeah.
Because it's still considered developmental, because people get called up. But honestly, me and Chris were saying this on Saturday, NXT has the best women's division out of the 3 shows.
No question. No question.
Not even close.
Yeah. No question.
Now that SmackDown will get better again once they get Bianca back, if Bianca comes back.
I know. Once everyone gets healthy again, we'll have a totally different fucking show. And same on Mondays.
And Raw has Io and Rio. Raw has Rio and they have Asuka. But even that star power does not put them over what NXT has.
Because it's not even about star power in NXT. Pure wrestling ability is what sets it above.
Right.
SmackDown has Charlotte, Alexa. Who the fuck else is on SmackDown?
And see, they have Julia, but Julia's not being used correctly.
They have Tiffy.
At all.
Tiffany, but Tiffany gets
Oh, Tiffany and Jay.
They have
poor
Jade.
Tiffany gets shat on. Like it's not even funny how much they shit on
They have
Tiffany.
Chelsea. No. Jake says
When's the last
Nia
time we
in
saw
chat. No one
Chelsea?
cares about Nia Jax.
We ain't seen Chelsea in a minute.
She was on.
Well, I
she was-
haven't been watching SmackDown for
Yeah.
the last month, so I don't know.
No, I say she was on literally last night or last Friday.
Yeah, she was on Friday. She was trying to recruit Julia
She was trying to recruit Julia.
and take her title.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
well,
could just hand over the title.
I will say I think we should rejoin you guys after Raw, coming up in a couple minutes.
Yes.
Well, we are now through Monday Night Raw. I guess we'll start at the beginning. We had a face-off between Jey Uso and CM Punk. What do we make of this match that's coming in Saturday night's main event?
Chaos.
It is definitely going to be a match that you know, obviously a lot of people want Punk to have the title. The IWC really does not like Jay for some reason.
Because
And
they're stupid.
valid. And I think there could, even seeing the rumors, I still think, you know, Triple H has loved doing swerves. I think there's a possibility that Jay gets it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't even, because even if we look at the rumors, like they've changed match endings the same day as an event.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. So
Like
so we will see. That will be a interesting thing.
Wow, we just watched it. And you know what? I didn't even write it down.
Well,
every week.
After that was the segment with the Vision, right? And
Yes.
Paul in the back.
Again, they were left out on Monday of the Battle Royale.
Last Monday,
yes. And Braun just wanted to go beat the fuck out of everybody. And then he was like, Paul was like, yeah, no, if you had done that, that would have been a way for all of us to get suspended. And you don't want that.
which is valid.
Yeah, no, it's reasonable. We also had a little backstage segment with Dominic Mysterio and the Judgment Day where, yeah, they looked real happy with him.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, just kick Dom out of the group. The only one who likes him there is probably Roxanne at this point.
They're pissed at Dom because Dom cost them the fucking tag team titles. Then we have a match, the number one contenders match
His idea.
between Penta and Rusev. There you go, words. Which that match was great until it was interrupted by Los Americanos.
WWE Speed Champion El Grande Americano.
So did he officially win the Speed Championship?
He's had the Speed title for a while.
Has he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he beat Jasper Troy, right?
No, he beat I don't even remember who he beat, but tomorrow is when Jasper and
that's right. Yeah.
whoever are fighting.
Isn't it Axiom?
Yes.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
Yeah, we have an LA Knight backstage segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that segment happens, then we get the Braun Breaker segment.
Right.
Division segment.
Bronze.
This match wasn't even fucking announced. So it was like we were like shocked when it happened. Then we had a lot of backstage stuff tonight. Because the Judgment Day went up to Adam Pearce, said, "Hey, we want our title rematch for the tag team titles," and then he's like, "Yeah, well, one of you's got to face Sheamus." So, yeah. Then we end up getting that match between JD and Sheamus that is scheduled for later on. But before that, we get a one Nikki Bella versus Roxanne Perez, which was a good match, actually.
Like I said before, Becky, that's what's supposed to happen when Nikki jumps off the top rope.
Yeah. Because Becky has done her fair share of mess ups recently. We had a pretty solid match here.
Weird
Roxanne.
ending. It's a weird ending.
Yeah. Roxanne did get the win. And then Raquel comes in, started attacking wow, that candy was sour. They started attacking Nikki. And then you get Stephanie McCare. Yeah. So that sets up a match for next week. Then we have a fun backstage segment between Lyra and Bayley as they come up for their tag team title match. And you never really know what you're going to get with Bayley.
Not nowadays, you don't.
No, not at all. Then we had the Braun Breaker LA Knight match, which
was random.
It was pretty random.
Hell.
Braun Breaker wins.
Especially since we all thought the Bayley match was next.
Yeah. Oh, and then we've had multiple backstage segments at that point with Jay and Jimmy. But Braun Breaker wins. Shocker, right?
No,
then
this next one's funny.
Adam Pearce goes up to Dominic as he's talking to Los Americanos and goes, "Hey, guess what? You have to defend your Intercontinental Championship against Rusev and Penta as Saturday night's main event."
I think the funniest part of that segment was him being like, "I was just telling Los Americanos how crazy it was that they interfered all on their own without any persuasion." And then after Adam Pearce walks away, he's like, "No habla inglés," and he's
fucking Dom. Jimmy and Jay seem to be good for now. We'll see what happens.
I do want to relook at. We don't have to do it right now, but I do want to relook at the look that Jimmy gives Jay after he walks away. Because they're like, "Yeah, we're good," but then Jimmy like watches him as he walks away, and I couldn't tell if the look on his face was like cotton or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we all assume that Jimmy's here. We all assume that Jimmy's here interfering on Saturday, but like there's like 4 people that could interfere on Saturday. So I don't know what that's why I said that match is gonna be chaos.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone interferes. And I'll talk more about that after. But then we get to Sheamus versus JD McDonough. Sheamus ends up taking the loss because of a shillelagh shot from Finn Balor. Yeah, I mean, did anyone expect the Judgment Day to win this match clean?
No.
No.
Maxine Dupree is seen with or talking to Adam Pearce about getting another title shot because Becky cheated and she won by disqualification. And she mentioned having to call a friend. And
Natty.
I don't think we're going to get Natalya. I think we're going to get Natty.
Natty Ice.
Because Natty has been doing 2 different things now.
Also, I didn't even notice this during the segment. Pearce looks done. His face is like red as hell.
Yeah. Looks over it.
That's because they run up his blood pressure.
Yeah, they do. We get a backstage interview with Bliss and Charlotte, to which they were confronted by the Kabuki Warriors. And then the other tag team champions were spotted, AJ Lee and or not AJ, well, yeah, I guess AJ Lee, the combination, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Where Judgment Day was like, "Oh yeah, hey, we want our title, we want a rematch now." I said no. And then
Yeah.
AJ Styles was like, "No, you know what? No, come on. Even though they cheated, come on, we'll do this.
Bring it on.
Bring it on." Which again, this shows that the tag team division needs help. And then we had our women's tag team championship match, which was the main event, which was a fantastic match. Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Charlotte and Alexa. What a great match. I'll just say it outright. That's a great main event. Charlotte and Becky, or not Becky, Jesus Christ. Charlotte and Alexa, guys, we're having a hard time over here. They got the win. What are our thoughts on that match?
It was great. I didn't think they were gonna lose them.
At least not yet.
Like I said, I think Charlotte and Alexa versus Asuka and Kairi is a better match. I question when they would do it though. Probably Survivor Series, I guess.
Maybe that'd be the next big one. Yes, Brie.
Yes, Brie.
I like that it was but the match was great, obviously. But I like that it was something different than the same exact ending that we've gotten on Raw for the last like 3 months.
That
Yeah,
is a very valid.
Not even just because of the bit of my crash outs and everything, but just because it's something fucking different.
Right.
It's the same shit every fucking week. Give us something else. Y'all have all the people on the roster. Why is it the Vision versus somebody that gets Jay involved every fucking week?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. I see what you're saying.
Like, that's not even just for the bit. That's my genuine, like, give me something
Maybe something different. Yeah.
Right.
Overall thoughts, I think it was a good episode, but there was a lot of backstage stuff. There was a lot of stories, a lot of furthering of stories, and less matches, I want to say, but not that the matches weren't important. Yes, Bree, you have your hand up.
I will say the controversial thing out loud, and I've said it before. I had a good time this episode because I prefer the backstage segments and I prefer the promos over the matches. And Chris says I'm crazy because that's what we're all here for, is the wrestling aspect of wrestling.
Jake in the chat just said 0 out of 10. Jay didn't get tsunami'd.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't hate the idea of it. Like, I don't hate the idea of it being a story-driven episode because you need those sometimes. They can't all just be full of crazy matches. But at the same time, I think it was the important stuff that needed to happen is what happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna have a story-driven episode, the week before a PLE is when to do it.
Yeah.
So I think this was a good Raw for this week. If this would have happened on any other week, it would have been bad.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
But agreed. This week was good.
Yes. I guess. Oh, did you have anything else you wanted to add, Brie?
I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that I like I even if it was a different week, I'd still be happy with the story-driven stuff because I like the promo and backstage stuff more because you get to see the wrestlers' characters more.
Yeah.
Versus in the ring, it's just two people fighting, and I'm like, it's good, it's entertaining, but I like watching the character work more.
That's fair.
Which is fine.
That's
completely
that's
fair.
fine.
You're already better than 99.9% of the IWC.
You know, we take a
I'm
lot of
better than
shots at the
99% of them
IWC.
because I don't hate everyone.
Yeah.
I hate two people that are currently signed to WWE, and that's not for anything having to do within the ring in kayfabe.
So, because Friday is Halloween, I will not be streaming. We will not be putting out an episode. So, we will make our picks for Saturday night's main event.
All right, so first match.
I know one match might be split on.
That is true. First match we have is CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacant World Heavyweight title.
So, Bree's picking Jay.
I had a whole thing ready until the rumors started coming out. I was gonna be like, "Hey, let me go first." So they're gonna give it to Punk. Jimmy's gonna interfere, but I'm picking Jay. But now that might not happen. We don't know.
What do you think, Noob?
You know, Jake's picking Punk. Okay, so the not logical. What's the word I'm looking for? The
Reasonable.
Obvious.
No, not. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Chris. The obvious thing is give it to Punk. Because Punk's the one who lost it to Seth. Punk is the one who has been chasing the title, all that jazz. I think it would make more sense to have Punk win the Rumble and then win a world title again at a Mania. Or have him win the title again at a Mania for another reason. In another fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we're really not that far out from WrestleMania season. It's literally almost November.
Yeah.
I think putting the title back on Jay is a good move at this current moment. I might be risking also, by the way, I'm just going to put it out there, me and Bree are the co-champs right now. I am going to say Jey Uso.
Okay. I think CM Punk wins, and that loss for Jay is what triggers the heel turn.
That was the other thing that I
think Punk is gonna win, but I mean, and also because if Seth hadn't gotten hurt, there wouldn't be a vacant title. It'd be Seth versus Punk.
Yeah.
Right.
And that Punk would have won it from there. Is what I'm thinking.
Right.
Right.
So if so this is only happening because Seth got hurt.
And Seth is actually hurt this
Jay.
time.
Yeah.
I'm picking Jay though.
Now, there's another one that we Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship.
So Bree's picking Cody.
This is another one. It's going to Drew, but
it's funny that I can always just guess who Bree is going to pick. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're consistent. We like consistency.
I'm a consistent, horny bitch. Yes. I'm consistently horny.
I'm going to also go with Drew, and it's hard for me to say it because Cody's my favorite wrestler. But I think at what fucking point, and I think I said this last week, at what point are we just going to pull the trigger and put the belt on Drew? Because at this point, he keeps getting opportunity and losing. And it's like, all right, you've created one of your top heels, and you've given him match after match, and he still hasn't won it. Like, it's going to hurt him eventually. No one's going to give a shit. So at this point, you need to give him the belt.
I'm wondering if, because I don't know if this is true, but I read that what PLE was it that it was Cody versus Drew, and they switched it
WrestlePalooza.
the same day. Okay, yeah, WrestlePalooza. I wonder if they're going to use the idea they had from that and use it here, where they were originally going to have Cody lose because Randy interfered. So I wonder if they're
That
just going to use it here instead of
that's
there.
that's what I was gonna say. I think Drew wins because of Randy in some way, shape, or form.
And then they have Cody
Because-
versus Randy, or Randy
Yeah.
versus Drew for the title.
Either or.
Okay.
Because because we do have to remember. Sorry, Brie.
No, you're fine. You were talking and I interrupted.
You do have to remember that Randy is involved in this.
Yeah.
You can't just push him to the side. So I do think Randy gets involved somehow. So I'm going to say Drew.
All right.
Go ahead, Brie.
Oh, I was like, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's not the Jay versus Punk match that I'm risking my my co-champion spot. It's this match because it's going to Drew, but I'm picking Cody.
But it might not. I mean, nothing's a guarantee.
Yes, because that Bronson pull.
That was crazy.
You pulled both your heart. You pulled both your heart and that pick out of your ass. You pulled both. This match also Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Title.
If you turned Jade heel for her to lose, it makes zero fucking sense for that to be a thing. So.
And Jade and Tiffy have been going back and forth for months at this point. I feel like it's time to just have the belt and get off Tiffany.
Tiffany's had the belt for a year now, over a year, I think. So
we also have to remember that I am also picking Jade, but Tiffy has had like 4 injuries during the time she's been champion, and then recently she wasn't cleared to wrestle a match because she had an injury.
Yeah.
So I think Jade wins and Tiffany takes time off.
I think that's probably a good move. I think that might be the best.
She needs to recover.
Like, Tiffany, you are the longest reigning champion right now. You've done a great thing. Fuck the IWC for saying you're a horrible person, horrible wrestler and champion.
Yep.
They also call her a horrible person, and they also pictures of her got released without any makeup on, and they just were disgusting.
Yeah, people suck.
People do indeed suck.
But yeah,
go ahead, Chris. I cut you off.
Again, if with Jade turning heel last week, you literally again like. She has to win now because there is no fucking point to turning her heel, having her beat the fuck out of Tiffany, and then lose the match.
Plus the story you get now,
as
if/when Bianca comes back, is Bianca versus Jade for the world title. That's just
match. That's
insane.
Money.
And then when Naomi comes back.
Because now you have the story. Naomi's like, I told y'all that Jade wasn't to be trusted. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
So I think Jade wins. And then right now the final match is the one that was announced tonight. Triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev.
I want to say Penta, but we've seen how last however long that he's had that damn belt, Dom just keeps winning. He cheats and then he
cheating
wins
to win. Yeah.
So I'm like, do I say, because I never pick Dom. The only time I've picked Dom is when it was him versus Octagon Jr.
Oh, yeah.
I never pick Dom, and Dom always wins. But I'm like, if I pick Dom now, it's not going to be Dom.
So my thought with this match is a triple threat match is no DQ. El Grande Americano is not doing anything. He's not on the card.
The Americanos will absolutely be involved. There's 100% chance of that. 100%.
That being said, does the Judgment Day get involved and cost Dom the title?
I think so.
But who does it go to?
I'm saying Penta.
You're saying Penta?
This is one where I can't put my heart in it. I'm trying to use logic and I
Right.
don't.
There's also,
Jake
I mean,
also
there
picked
is
Penta.
also something to be said for Rusev holding that title too. Penta
Yeah.
doesn't need the belt. Is the thing.
They've been not hyping. I don't know, because I was gonna say that they've been hyping up Penta all year, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But y'all know what I mean. Like they've been
Yeah. But they've been pushing him pretty hard for something.
pushing. Yes,
Yeah.
they've been pushing Penta all year.
What are you gonna say, Noob?
Like I said, I also think Dom's losing the title. You had both Penta and Rusev came in, they went on undefeated streaks.
Yeah.
It feels almost weird to not pick Rusev here because I feel like Rusev taking the title and going on a dominant run with it feels right. But why love Penta? So I am going to pick Penta as well.
I'm gonna pick Rusev.
There it is.
For everything that Noob just said.
Either way.
I don't think Penta needs the belt as much as Rusev does, because Rusev being a heel, that's a little more,
Question. So, like I said, they've been pushing Penta all year. Has he held a belt at all this year? I don't remember him holding a belt.
Nope. He has
So
not.
that's kind of where I'm at with it, where they've been pushing him all year and not giving him a belt. So this is where they're going to do it. I don't know.
I think the Judgment Day costs Dom the title.
I think so too.
And then they kick him the fuck out.
And then Liv comes back like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. I know. I think Liv will be back early 2026. That's the reports, at least. So
Not the Rumble. Not the Rumble. Not the Rumble.
It'll be the Rumble.
It's gonna be the Rumble, and
Rumble.
I feel so bad for her because she's gonna get nothing.
Oh,
that crowd is gonna be fucking silent.
What happens?
They're gonna have to use. They are literally gonna have to use all WWE talent because any surprise returns are gonna get nothing.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of the guy wrestlers.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, those are our picks. This will be the first time in a long time where we're gonna have one winner.
Yeah.
There is no scenario where, unless like we all get all of them wrong, or most of them wrong, there's no scenario where we can have a co-champ.
That's crazy.
Wait, what did we? Oh wait, you picked Drew, Noob. I was like, what did we differ on, Drew?
Yeah, so you guys pretty much picked the same things.
Always do, except for one match. That's how we ended up co-champs last time. Oh wait, no, that wasn't that because I picked Bronson and he picked Seth.
Well, I think that wraps up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let you know anytime we post anything new. We will see you guys for another episode next Tuesday. Because obviously, I was going to say Thanksgiving. That's the wrong holiday. Halloween is on Friday. Happy early Halloween to everybody. Hopefully you have a great weekend. And we will see you guys next time.